we stayed there and drank eggnogs and booze. It's what do they call that? There, Italian stuff.
Or the
like alcohol?
Well, you
Italian alcohol?
blow your head off almost.
Are you talking about the Genever?
Oh, Geneva.
Yeah,
Geneva.
Geneva. That's it. So this lady cracks eggs and put them in there, and we put Geneva, fill her up with Geneva. So anyway, about 2 hours after we made the transition, we all get in the truck. Hamilton's driving. I can remember I was sitting on the side, you know, there's this thing on each side of this armored vehicle. And we were going up the road. And all at once we're on our side, where we rolled over in the ditch.
Oh. Were you drunk?
Well, I'm not sure. I wasn't looking for myself. Anyway, we get organized and everybody stands up, and that was a good stand. And we're laying on the side of the ditch, you know. The truck was on the side. How in the hell are we going to get out of there? While we're talking, this goddamn big limey truck, the truck for to lift stuff out and stuff, comes up the road. So old Hamilton, he jumps in. How you doing, American? He says, I need a little bit of help here to the guy that's driving the truck, you know. This great big wheel of diamond, a big diamond T, you know, with this thing out in the back. He said, we need a lift up, get this truck back up on the road. This lady said, we can't do nothing about that. He said, we're on a call to do something else. And Helmut said, I don't give a shit what you got. He says, yeah, you better just pull this thing out and put it on the road. He says, or you won't be going anywhere either. I'll shoot your tires out. And anyway, that's went on for 5 or 10 minutes. He shot one tire out because they had lots of duels on him. He shot only one tire. The Englishman changed his mind. So he put the cables on and got us back on the road. And here we were laying out on the goddamn grass laughing like hell. Anyway, we get aboard again and we're heading to Enskede. Did I say Enskede or Hengel? Well, there's a two towns. Well, we're heading back to camp. Well, I thought camp anyway. And we come in, it must be getting late and getting in the afternoon or something. Well, anyway, we come into this town and everybody's dancing on the main street. So we get off, we parked the damn thing somewhere, I don't know where it was, and we went over and everybody was having a hell of a time. And I can remember, the last thing I remember was that I was going around in circles. This Dutch gal had me going so dizzy I didn't know if I was coming or going. And then the next thing I know, I was going backwards. And it was some kind of a barn-looking garage or so, I don't know what it was. But anyway, I must have bumped the door because the door went open. And I kept going backwards. And the next thing I knew, I'm in a goddamn big pit.
You're in a pit?
Yeah, about six feet down.
A pit of what?
Auto shot and you ordered
and
the oil.
And it was all grease and oil and other shit. It took me 15 minutes to try to climb out of it. So I get out of there, by that time, I don't know, it must have knocked me cold. Because there wasn't a goddamn soul when I come to and when I was on the street. And I'm going up the street, and I see the lights on in this building. I said, Jesus, I want to find out where the hell I am. And I went in there, and it's a schoolhouse.
Oh!
And I remember a bunch of straw, bale straw or something there. And this guy's standing there. I said, geez, I said, what time of day is it? He looked at me kind of queer. He said, you sure you're Canadian? I said, that's what it says here. And I remember saying that, and he argued with a while. I said, I argued enough that I ended up in the goddamn cell.
You ended up in jail?
Yeah, well, they had cells there, and they had women in there.
You saying it
with
was
short hair and all
yeah
that
the Dutch
bullshit.
women with the shaved heads because
Yeah.
they were with
Anyway, I end up there in a
Germans.
pile of hay or straw, and the guy come around. I don't know. Later, knocked on this thing. He said, "Canada," he said, "are you ready to go now?" I said, "Yeah. Where in the hell am I?" And he's told me. He says, "You've been here for 2 or 3 hours." He says, "It's daylight now." He says, "Do you know where you're going?" I said, "I'm going back to camp." And I said, "It's North Cliff or someplace, just on the other side of the border." So I got out and I started walking. And walking. It must have been 5 or 10 miles anyway. Jesus, if I don't hit my camp. So I went in the back way. I didn't go in the front way. I
You
went in
snuck
this
in?
back way, a bunch of Holstein cows, and I went up to the barn. And I didn't see anybody around, I knew. So I just laid down in the hay, have another rest. And so anyway, I got up anyway, whether it's the next day or that. And I was in my tent. Yeah, I must have walked to my tent. And I inquired around where in the hell, what do you call it? Well, I know his name, but I can't remember it now. Corporal. Anyway, he was the driver of this armored vehicle. And I said to the guy, I said, "You didn't see him around, did you?" "No," he says, "he hasn't come back." I said, "He didn't?" I said, "Christ." I said, "The last time I seen him, he was dancing with these Dutch girls." And
the
I
best.
said, "No, he hasn't showed up yet." Well, anyway, a long time, I went over to the last tent there, they had supper, and they had quiet around, nobody seen him. So anyway, he showed up that night, I don't know what time it was or something. And I remember, I said, Hamilton, his name was, Corporal Hamilton. I don't know what happened to all their booze either. Oh yeah, it was with the truck. With the armor truck. So anyway, I inquired around, and Hamilton comes in. And of course, he's sober, see, now, oh yeah, everything's fine. From Somerville, nothing happened. Don't just say nothing happened. I said, okay. I said, what are we going to, where's all our booze and stuff at? Oh, he said it disappeared. He said, don't talk about it. He says, these guys will give them, next time the cigarette thing comes around, we'll give them their cigarettes back. Oh, yeah, that's fine. And then they start looking for his goddamn vehicle.
Oh, Jesus.
And he's short a vehicle, or somebody says, well, you know how the grapevine, he says, Jesus, Sam will come back, but his armored vehicle isn't here. I don't know. Well, anyway, I get over to, we get together, and off to the side, and I thought, what the frick is going on around here? I says, everybody's got a different story. Well, he says, I'll tell you what happened. He says, I don't remember, you disappeared altogether. And he says, I couldn't round up any more. I didn't see any more guys, or they took off with the women. And, yeah. He says, you know, when you come out of that there roadway, there's a canal. And he said, we put the bridge over here, this other bridge, was blowing. He said, you know, Somerville, he says, I got mixed up and I went over the bridge, it was blowing. He says, the goddamn armored cars in the canal.
And the, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So anyway, after my
I'm
head,
surprised they, well, I'm glad the war was over, they might have kicked you out.
oh hell, they don't kick you out, you gotta be dead. Yeah, so when that ended, I never did get the end of the story. But anyway, we didn't have any booze either after you took back.
One of the best parts though was when he fell into the pit. He was all covered in oil and all
Grease.
that, and then he went and slept in a haystack. So
Oh,
when he
yeah.
came into the
You must well look like a scarecrow.
So he didn't know who the hell I was. And he kept saying, he says, you Canadian? I said, that's what it says here.
they probably covered with
Covered in hay.
Oh, Jesus, that was a trying time.